Mortgage rates, where are they headed? Stay tuned to find out. All right, everybody, I thought I would bring some additional information to you all today. It is Monday, March the 14th, and I wanted to give a longer-term view of where mortgage rates were and where they're currently heading to hope give you all a little more insight on what's happening. So if we go back and look here on February the 5th of 2021, mortgage bonds were trading at 106.578. Rates trade to the inverse of the price. What that means is the higher the price of the bond, the lower the mortgage interest rate. So just think about it that way. And as you can see, bond prices remain somewhat steady. We had some rises and some falls and some dips. But as we got through the latter part of the year, and then we got into 2022, as you can see following my cursor, we started to go off of a cliff right about, that is going to be January of this year. And since then, it's just taken a nosedive, guys. And if it keeps up like this, I better really get good at YouTube because I'm going to have to become a content creator full time. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about oil prices and gas prices. Crude oil today is, looks like it's closing at 102.04 a barrel. Again, down from its highs of approaching 130. And we all know gas prices like to go up a lot faster than they go down. So we're still seeing the national average for a gallon of gas at a little over 4.30 a gallon, according to AAA. And I don't think that that's going to change anytime soon. But the good news is with lower oil prices, hopefully tensions coming down between Russia and Ukraine, we can get that oil back below $100 a barrel, back down into that $60 to $80 a barrel, and get those gas prices back down in the threes where we'd like to see them, or even lower than that. And in an effort to be a little more fair and balanced, I wanted to bring news from 3 different websites, from 3 different perspectives. So if you like CNBC, check it out. Inflation is costing U.S. households nearly $300 more a month, and they're giving you some ideas on what you can do to trim the fat, so to speak. So take it from me. Do whatever you can. Get rid of those useless subscriptions. Cancel that gym membership, work out at home, or take a walk now that the weather's getting better. If you don't need the paid Pandora or the paid Spotify, drop Netflix, whatever you need to do to trim up your family's budget, because the pain, it's not going to stop anytime soon. In fact, it's going to get worse before it gets better. And if we jump over here to CNN, key inflation measures jumped to the highest level since January of 82. Now, in 1982, I was 10 years old, so I didn't really feel the impact of inflation because I was a kid. And, I didn't have to deal with money, obviously. But going back and talking to my father, he said those years early on in the 80s were horrible, which were a carryover from the bad economic policies and the bad economy of the Carter years. And if we want to go one step over again, we'll bring you a little bit of news from Fox Business. Treasury Secretary Yellen contradicts Jen Psaki, and she says we're likely to see another year of very uncomfortable inflation. So again, if you've been watching me for any period of time, you know that I've been saying for quite some time the inflation is not going to be transitory. Mortgage rates were bound to rise, and that we need to buckle in for the long haul. Quite frankly, I didn't anticipate rates going up as fast as they did because we could not predict the fallout from Russia and Ukraine in their conflict. But those are the unknown events that can kind of bite us when we're not paying attention, and they sure did. So anyway, if you want to see what your mortgage looks like compared to what we could do today, even with higher rates, the only bright spot we're seeing from an inflation standpoint is the increase in the value of your home. So you may be able to tap into some of that equity, wrap up some of those debts, lower that overall monthly payment, and get a little breathing room in your family's budget. Don't hesitate to reach out. I'm always here to help. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Aaron with Churchill Mortgage, and have a great day. Bye-bye.